Namaste. Welcome to Blishon concept teaching. Today we are solving the problem of class 10th NCERT syllabus pair of linear equation in two variables. Exercise 3.3 third main, that is form the pair of linear equation for the following problems and find their solution by substitution method. In that we are solving the first question. We have to solve this by using the substitution method. Okay. First look at the problem. The difference between two numbers is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. Find them. First let us read the first sentence. The difference between two numbers is 26. Okay. Now concentrate only on this one. Two numbers. Means we came to know that there are two numbers, but we don't know which numbers are those. So we can take the first number as x and the other number as y. Okay. Solution. Let the first number be x. Since we don't know the number, we have taken it as x. Let the second number be y. Since we don't know the second number also. Okay. Now let us read the first sentence of the question. The difference between two numbers is 26. Difference means what? When we will subtract, we will get 26. Now, listen to subtract. The first number must be greater than the second number, right? So, let me consider x it is greater than y. See here. Let x it is greater than y. Therefore, what we can write? The difference between two number is 26. Suppose from x, if I subtract y, what we will get? We will get 26. This is the meaning of the first sentence of the question. Okay. So, this is our equation 1. Then, let us read the second sentence of the question. And one number is 3 times the other. What it mean? Means one number it is 3 times greater than the other number. Already we have taken x it is greater. So what we can write? Say one number, that is x, the number x, it is 3 times the other. The other number is y. X, this is 3 times greater than the other number. Now look at this carefully. Since we have taken x it is greater than y, I can write x is equal to 3 times of y. Okay. And this is our equation 2. This equation 1 and 2 we got this from the question. Now let us solve this. Now our intention is to find out the value of x and y. Now consider equation 1. Okay. Consider equation 1, that is x minus y is equal to 26. Now you can substitute the value of x and substitute x is equal to 3y in equation 1. So in the place of x I can write 3y minus y is equal to 26. 3y minus y is 2y is equal to 26. Y is equal to 26. This into 2, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 13s are 26. Right? Now we got the value of y. that is y is equal to 13. Now we have to find out the value of x. So what we can do? We can substitute the value of y, that is 13, either in equation 1 or in equation 2. Okay, you can choose any one. But in this, I will take x is equal to 3y. Okay, consider equation 2 and substitute y is equal to 13 in equation 2. Which is our equation 2? That is x is equal to 3y. This is our equation 2. X is equal to 3y. X is equal to 3 into. In the place of y, let us write 13. X is equal to 13 3s are 39. Okay, x is equal to 39. We got the value of x, both x and y. That is x is equal to 39 and y is equal to 13. This is our answer. If you want to verify, you can verify. Okay, but in the exam, no need to verify your answers. But let us do the verification here. Verification. So in the question, what did they tell you? The difference between two numbers is 26, isn't it? X minus y is equal to 26. They have given this one. So we got the value of x as 39 and y as 13. When you will do the difference, that is 9 minus 13 is how much? 26, right? Therefore, this is correct. Now you can verify the equation 2 also. That is x is equal to 3y. Means x, the value of x is 3 times the y. X is 3 times the y. See here. We can get x is equal to 3 into 13. 13 3s are 39, right? That is x, it is 3 times the y. This is our verification. No need to do in your exams. Okay, just for your clarification. Hope you have understood. Let us take the complete view of the answer. Exercise 3.3, third main. In this, we are solving the second problem. The larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degree. Find them. Okay. Before solving the problem, I want to tell you the meaning of supplementary angle and exceeding. I think most of you know the meaning of supplementary angles. Okay. But let me explain you once again. What do you mean by supplementary angles? The simple definition of supplementary angle is when we will add two angles, we have to get 180 degree. For example, see here, for 130 degree, how much I have to add to get 180 degree? See here, 50 degree I have to add, isn't it? For 130 degree, I have to add 50 degree to get 180 degree. Then these two are called as what? Supplementary angles. Can you give the other example? For 140 degree, which is the supplementary angle? 40 degree. Because for 140 degree, if I add 40 degree, then it will become 180 degree. Therefore, these two angles are called as what? Supplementary angles. Right? Now, let me tell the meaning of exceeding. What do you mean by exceeding? Exceeding means more than the other. Okay? Hope you have understood the meaning of both supplementary and exceeding. Now let us solve the problem. Here, the supplementary angles. So what we can write? Solution. Let us solve this. Let the supplementary angles be. Let the supplementary angles be x and y. Okay. Since these two are supplementary angles, we can write x degree plus y degree. Definitely it will become 180 degree because these two are supplementary angles. Let us consider this as equation 1. Now let us read the question. The larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degree. Means what they are saying? These two are supplementary angles, but in that one angle it is more than the other. Right? They are saying that. But how much more? They are saying 18 degree it is more than the other. That is the meaning of this sentence. Let me read the sentence once again. The larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degree. The meaning of this is the larger angle it is 18 degree more than the smaller angle. Now let us consider this x as the greater angle or the larger angle. Okay. Let me write let angle x it is more than y. Then how much it is more? 18 degree it is more. Means more means how can you write? From x degree, if I subtract y degree, we will get 18 degree. Isn't it? We can write like this. If you did not understand how we got this equation, then watch the video till the end, because while doing verification, I am going to explain this neatly. Okay. Now see, this is our equation 1 and this is our equation 2. We got equation 1 and 2. Now we can solve this. Now let us consider equation 1. Consider equation 1, that is x plus y is equal to 180 degree. Now x is equal to 180 degree plus y, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus y. Okay. Now let us substitute the value of x in equation 2. Here in equation 2 in this. Okay. We got this value of x from equation 1. Now let us substitute this in equation 2. Therefore consider equation 2. Consider equation 2, that is x minus y is equal to 18 degree. X minus y is equal to 18 degree. Okay. Now in the place of x we can write this one and substitute x is equal to 180 degree minus y. So in the place of x, let us write 180 degree minus y degree is equal to 18. 180 minus y is how much? Minus 2y is equal to 18. Minus 2y is equal to 18 minus plus 180, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 180. Okay. Plus 18 minus 180 degree is how much? Minus 162 degree. Minus 2y is equal to minus 162 degree. y is equal to minus minus, it will cancel, 162, this into 2, when it will cross this, it will become divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 8s are 16, 2 ones are 2. That is y is equal to 81 degree. Okay. We got the angle y as 81 degree. Now let us substitute this value of y in equation A. Here, this one, let us consider this as equation A, this one, and let us substitute the value of y in equation A. That is x degree is equal to 180 degree minus y. That is x is equal to 180 minus 81 is how much? 99 degree. Okay. Therefore, the two angles are, that is x is 99 degree and y is 81 degree. This is our answer. Now let us do the verification of this, okay, for the better understanding. But verification no need to do in your exams. X is equal to 99 degree and y as 81 degree. According to the question, the two angles, they are supplementary. Let us see whether they are supplementary or not. Supplementary means what? This is verification, okay? No need to do in your exam. Here, 99 degree plus 81 degree. 9 plus 1 is 10. Is 180 degree. Since when we will add these two angles, we will get 180 degree. So we can say these two are supplementary angles. So we have verified. Now let us verify the other sentence of the question. What they told you? See, according to I told you already. I will explain the second equation in the verification. What they told us? The first angle means the angle x. It exceeds the angle y by 18 degree. Means angle x, it is 18 degree more than the y. Whether it is 18 degree more? Now let us subtract and see. Okay. 99 degree minus 81 degree. Let us subtract this. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 1, 8 is 1. 18 degree. Yes. Therefore, say 99 degree minus 81 degree is 18 degree. Nothing but 99, it is nothing but x. And y, it is nothing but 81. When we will subtract, we will get 18 degree. This is the meaning. Okay. Hope you have understood. Take a view of the complete solution. Exercise 3.3, third main question. In that we are solving the third question. That is, the coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,800. Later, she buys 3 bats and 5 balls for rupees 1,750. Find the cost of each bat and each ball. First, let us solve the problem. And in the last, let us do the verification. When we will do the verification, then you can understand the problem completely. So, watch the video till the end. Now, let us do the solution. Solution. Here, the coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,800. Here, we don't know the cost of a bat and a ball. So, let us take, let the cost of a bat be x. Okay. Then let the cost of a ball be y. Now let us see the first case of this problem. The coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls. Here 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,800. For this sentence, let us write the equation. 7 bats, 7 into x, because the cost of one ball into 7. Then it will become 7x plus 6 balls, that is 6y, is equal to 3,800. Okay, this is our first equation. Then, and in the second case, here, she buys 3 bats and 5 balls for rupees 1,750. So for this we can write 3 into x plus 5 balls, 5 into y, is equal to 1,750. We got these two equations from the question. Now let us solve this. Consider equation 1. Consider equation 1, that is 7x plus 6y is equal to 3,800. 7x is equal to 3,800 plus 6y. When it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 6y. 7 into x. Okay, that is then x is equal to 3,800 minus 6y. Here it is in multiplication. When it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become division. That is x is equal to 3,800 minus 6y divided by 7. Let us consider this as equation A. We got the value of x from equation 1. Okay, listen carefully. We got the value of x from equation 1. Now let us substitute the value of x in equation 2. So consider equation 2. Consider equation 2, that is 3x plus 5y is equal to 1,750, and substitute the value of x, that is 3,800 minus 6y by 7 in equation 2. In equation 2. First let me write the equation 2, that is 3x plus 5y is equal to 1,750. 3x plus 5y is equal to 1,750. The value of x is 3,800 minus 6y by 7. So let us write, for this 3 I am writing 3, and in the place of x let us write this one, that is 3,800 minus 6y divided by 7 plus 5y is equal to 1,750. Okay. So first let us solve this. 3 into 3,800 is how much? So here let me do the calculation here. 3 into 3,800 is 3,800 into 3 is 11,400. 11,400. Plus into minus is minus. 3 6 are 18 into y divided by 7 plus 5y is equal to 1,750. Now look at this. Here nothing is in the denominator, means I can consider 1, right? So in the denominator we have 7 and 1. To add these two, what we have to do? We have to equalize the denominator. So we will take the LCM of 7 and 1. 7 and 1, the LCM of 7 and 1 is nothing but what? 7. The LCM is 7. 11,400 minus 18y. Here the denominator we have to equalize to 7. Therefore, into 7 into 7. Then what it will become? 1 into 7, 7. Then for this plus, let us write plus. 5 sevens are 35. 35y is equal to 1750. When this divided by 7, when it will cross the is equal to sign, it will become into 7. Right? 11,400 minus 18y plus 35y is equal to 1750 into 7. 11,400 minus 18y plus 35y. What it will become? We have to subtract 35y minus 18y. We have to subtract, right? 17y. 35 is the greater number, therefore it will become plus 17y. Therefore, we can write 11,400 plus 17y is equal to 1750 into 7 is how much? Let us do the calculation here. 1750 into 7. 1750 into 7 is 12,250. 12,250. 17y is equal to 12,250. This plus 11,400, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 11,400. So now let us subtract 12,250 minus 11,400. 12,250 minus 11,400 is 850. 17y is equal to 850. Y is equal to 850. It will become divided by 17. Now let us divide 17 5s are 85. Okay. Then 85 minus 85 is 0. Let us bring this 0 down. Since 0 it is smaller than 17, we cannot divide. So let us put 0 here. When we will divide 850 by 17, we will get 50. That is y is equal to 50. Now we got the value of y, right? We got the value of y. Now to get the value of x, let us substitute the value of y in equation A. You can substitute the value of y either in equation 1, 2 or in A. But here I will select the equation A. Okay. Substitute y is equal to 50 in equation A. We know that this is our equation A, this one. Let me write that. X is equal to 3800 minus 6y divided by 7. This is our equation A. Let us write x is equal to 3800 minus 6 into y. The value of y is how much? 50, right? Therefore, into 50 divided by 7 is equal to x is equal to 3800. 6 5s are 30, that is 300 6 into 50 is 300 divided by 7. X is equal to 3800 minus 300 is how much? 3500. 3500 divided by 7. 7 ones are 7 5s are 35. For this 0 let us write 0, and for this 0 let us write 0. X is equal to 500. That is, the value of x is 500 and the value of y is 50. What we have considered? Look at this. We have considered x. X means what? Cost of a bat. Here how much we got? X is 500. Means for one bat how much rupees? That is 500. And for ball, what we got the value of y? That is 50. Then the cost of one ball is 50. Right? Now let us do the verification. And no need to do the verification in your exams. I am doing the verification just for the better understanding of the problem. Okay? So verification. Seven x plus 6y is equal to 3800. Means the coach of a cricket, what he will do? He will purchase 7 bat and 6 balls, and he will pay 3800 rupees to the shopkeeper. Then in the solution we got the value of x as 500, right? X we got 500, that is cost of bat, and the value of y we got 50 rupees, that is cost of each ball for one ball. I can write here for one bat. Cost of one bat is 500 rupees, cost of one ball is 50 rupees. But the cricket coach, he will purchase 7 bat. Therefore what we will do? 7 into 500. 500 rupees it is for one bat. But how much he is purchasing here? 7 bats. Therefore 7 into 500 is how much? 3500, right? For 7 bats we have to pay 3500 rupees, and for one ball 50 rupees. But how much he will purchase? 6 balls. Therefore 6 into 50 is how much? 300. Therefore for 7 bats and plus 6 balls is how much? 3500 rupees plus 300. Total how much he will pay? 3800. Correct? Therefore our first equation is verified. It is correct. Then in the second case what he will do? He will purchase 3 bats and 5 balls. And how much he will pay? He will pay 1750, right? Then what the cost of one bat? 500 rupees. But he purchased 3 bats. Therefore 500 into 3. That is 500 into 3 is how much? 1500. And he will purchase 5 balls. For one ball how much rupees? 50 rupees. But he purchased 5 balls. Therefore into 5. 5 into 50 is 250. Then how much cost, how much money he has to pay for 3 bats and 5 balls? For 3 bats 1500 plus for 5 balls 250. How much you will get? 1500 plus 250 we will get 1750. Right? That's what he paid in the second case. That is 3 bats plus 5 balls is equal to 1750 rupees. We have verified the equations. Hope you have understood. Take a complete vision of the problem. This is the calculation. Hope you have understood. Thank you. Exercise 3.3. In third main, we are solving the fourth question. The taxi charges in a city consist of a fixed charge together with a charge for the distance covered. For a distance of 10 km, the charge paid is rupees 105, and for a journey of 15 km, the charge paid is rupees 155. What are the fixed charges and the charge per kilometer? How much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 km? First, let the fixed charge be X. Solution. Let the fixed charge be X and let the charge per kilometer be Y. Charge per kilometer be Y. Look at the first situation. Read this sentence. For a distance of 10 km, the charge paid is 105. For this sentence, let us write the equation. Okay. Here, the customer, he has to pay a fixed charge, that is X. Then how much kilometer he will travel, for that he has to pay the amount. The customer, he travels 10 km. Therefore, 10 into charge per kilometer, that is Y. X plus 10Y. Total how much rupees he has paid? He has paid 105. That is X plus 10Y is equal to 105. Consider this as equation 1. And look at the situation 2. For a journey of 15 km, the charge paid is 155. Say the customer, he has to pay the fixed price. We have taken it as X plus he will travel 15 km. Therefore, 15 into Y, that is charge per kilometer, is equal to total how much he will pay? 155 rupees. We got these two equations from the question. Now consider equation 1. Consider equation 1, that is X plus 10Y is equal to 105. X is equal to 105 plus 10Y. When it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 10Y. 10 into Y. We got the value of X from equation 1. Now let us substitute the value of X in equation 2. Okay. Let us substitute in this. We got the value of X from equation 1 and we are substituting it in equation 2. So consider equation 2. Consider equation 2 and substitute the value of X. Equation 2 is X plus 15Y is equal to 155. This is our equation 2. Now in this, let us substitute the value of x. X is equal to 105 minus 10y. So in the place of x, let us write 105 minus 10y. For this plus, let us write plus 15y is equal to 155. 105 minus 10y plus 15y. Minus plus means what we have to do? We have to subtract. That is minus 10 plus 15 is plus 5y is equal to 155. 5y is equal to 155 plus 105. When it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 105. That is 155 minus 105 is 50. Y is equal to 50 into 5. When it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become divided by 5. 5 ones are 5 tens are. Y is equal to 10. Y is equal to 10. Now our intention is to get the value of x. Now you can substitute the value of y in any of these three equations. See here. First we have written these two equations, right? Equation 1 and 2. And afterwards we got this equation x is equal to 105 minus 10y. Now let me write this as equation A. To get the value of x, you can substitute the value of y in any of these three equations, 1, 2 or in equation A. It is of your choice. I will substitute in equation A. Okay. Substitute y is equal to 10 in equation A. That is x is equal to 105 minus 10 into y. That is our equation A. X is equal to 105 minus 10 into y. The value of y is 10. X is equal to 105 minus 10 into 10 is 100. 105 minus 100 is what? 5. Now we got the value of x and value of y. Now let me explain this. Now look at these two equations. X plus 10y is equal to 105. X plus 10y is equal to 105. And from the solution we got the value of x as 5 and value of y as 10. Since it is rupees, so let me mention in the rupees. Okay. That is, the customer, he has to pay 5 rupees as a fixed charge. Once he get into the taxi, he has to pay 5 rupees. That is fixed. Okay. But the customer, he will travel 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. So, how much money he has to pay? 10 into 10. For 1 kilometer, we got 10 rupees. But how much the customer has travelled? 10 kilometers. Therefore, 10 into 10. 10 into 10 is 100. Therefore, total amount paid by him is 105. This 105, it includes both fixed charge and charge per kilometer. Now, let me explain the second one. So, here, x plus 15y is equal to 155. He has to pay fixed price 5 rupees. But how much kilometers he will travel? 15 kilometer. That is 15. For 1 kilometer 10 rupees. Right? Then for 15 kilometers how much? 150 rupees. Then total amount how much he has to pay? 1, that is fixed price 5 rupees plus 150 rupees because he has travelled 15 kilometer. Total how much he has to pay? 155. Right? This is the meaning of the question. Now let us solve the second part of the question. How much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 km? Here, the second part of the question is how much he has to pay to travel 25 km. He has to pay the fixed charge. We have taken it as X. And charge per kilometer we have taken it as Y. The meaning of Y, it is nothing but charge per 1 kilometer. But here he travels 25 km. Therefore, it will become 25 into Y is equal to how much? The value of X we got as rupees 5, right? That is fixed charge 5 and charge per kilometer is 10. That is fixed charge is 5 plus 25, charge per kilometer is 10. 5 plus 25 into 10 is 250. 5 plus 250 is 255. Total he has to pay 255 rupees to the taxi to travel 25 kilometers. Let me explain this. Here, the meaning is like this. If a traveler, if once he gets into the taxi, he has to pay the fixed price. Whatever it may be a short distance. Once he gets into the taxi, he has to pay the fixed price. We got it as rupees 5. Okay. Then he has to pay the charges per kilometer also. Means for 1 kilometer we got 10 rupees. But he travels 25 kilometers. Therefore, it will become 25 into 10. That is 5 plus 250. Then he has to pay 255. 200. Take a complete view of the solution. Exercise 3.3, third main question. In that we are solving fifth question. First, let us read the question. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and the denominator. If 3 is added to both the numerator and the denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Find the fraction. First, let us solve the problem. Afterwards, let us do the verification. We will do the verification for the better understanding of the problem. Let us solve this. Solution. We know that in a fraction we have numerator and denominator. So, let us consider, let the numerator be x and let the denominator be y. Then the fraction means we have both numerator and denominator is x by y, right? Now our intention is to find out the value of the fraction. So that first we have to find the value of x and y, right? Now let us read the question. Look at this. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and denominator. Okay. We know that this is our fraction. X by y is our fraction. What they have given? If 2 is added to both the numerator and denominator. So let us add 2 to the numerator and denominator. Then what they are saying? If we add 2 to the numerator and the denominator, a fraction becomes 9 by 11. Now we have added 2 to the numerator and to the denominator. Then the fraction, it will become 9 by 11. This is our first equation. we got this equation 1 from the question. Okay. Then, now look at this sentence. If 3 is added to both the numerator and the denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. What it means? It means they are saying that the fraction, that is x by y, it will become 5 by 6. When it will become 5 by 6? If we add 3 to the numerator and denominator. So let us add 3 to the numerator and to the denominator, so that it will become 5 by 6. These two equations, we got this from the question. Now let us solve this. First, let us consider equation 1. Consider equation 1, that is x plus 2 divided by y plus 2 is equal to 9 by 11. First, let us simplify this one. See here. First, let us cross multiply this, that is 11 into x plus 2 is equal to 9 into y plus 2. 11 into x is 11x plus 11 into 2 is 22 is equal to 9 into y is 9y plus 9 2s are 18. 11x plus 9y, when it will cross this side, it will become minus 9y plus 18 plus 22, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 22. 11x minus 9y plus 18 minus 22 means what we have to do? We have to subtract, right? That is plus 18 minus 22 is minus 4. Now let us consider this as equation A. See this carefully. You can take this as equation A. You can take equation 3 also. It is left to you. I will take equation A. Now let us consider this equation 2 and let us simplify this. Consider equation 2, that is this one, x plus 3 divided by y plus 3 is equal to 5 by 6. X plus 3 divided by y plus 3 is equal to 5 by 6. Now let us simplify this. To simplify this, we have to cross multiply, right? Now 6 into x plus 3, 6 into x plus 3 is equal to 5 into y plus 3, 5 into y plus 3. 6 into x is 6x, 6 3s are 18 is equal to 5 into y is 5y, 5 3s are 15, 6x plus 5y, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 5y is equal to 15 plus 18, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 18. 6x minus 5y plus 15 minus 18 is minus 3. Now let us consider this as equation B. Now look at this very carefully. Equation A, we got this by simplifying equation 1, right? And this equation B, we got this by simplifying the equation 2. Now we have to forget about these two equations now, that is equation 1 and 2. Just we have to take the simplified equation of 1 and 2, that is this A and B. First let me write. Consider equation A and B. That is, equation A is 11x minus 9y minus 4. 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. And equation B is 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. These two equations are very important now. A and B. First, let us consider equation A. Let us consider equation A. That is 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. Then 11x is equal to minus 4. This minus 9y, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become plus 9y. X is equal to minus 4 plus 9y divided by 11. We got the value of x from equation A. Let me consider this as equation C. Once again I will repeat. Listen carefully. We got this equation C from equation A. Now we have to substitute this equation C, means the value of x, in equation B. Consider equation B. Consider equation B. That is 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. And substitute value of x from equation C in equation B. Here 6. In the place of x, let us substitute this value. That is minus 4 plus 9y is equal to, divided by 11, minus 5y is equal to minus 3. Now let us simplify. First let me simplify this one. Here I will simplify here. 6 into minus 4 plus 9y divided by 11. Plus into minus is minus. 6 fours are 24 plus 6 nines are 54 into y divided by 11. We have simplified this one here, so this one I will write here because we have simplified here separately. Minus 24 plus 54 y divided by 11 minus 5y is equal to minus 3. Now look at this. Here we have numerator and denominator, but here we have only numerator. So nothing is in the denominator, means I can consider it as 1, right? Now we want to subtract these two terms. So we have to take LCM to equalize the denominator. The LCM of 11 and 1 is 11 only, right? LCM of 11 and 1 is 11. Therefore, we have to equalize the denominator to 11 to subtract. So, 11, already in the denominator we have 11. So, I will write this directly. Minus 24 plus 54y. Here, 1 it is there. We have to equalize the denominator to 11. So, let me multiply 11 both to the numerator and denominator. 1 into 11, 11, already it is there. minus, for this minus let me write minus 5 into 11 is 55 into y. 55y is equal to minus 3. Here also nothing is in the denominator, means you can write 1. Now let us cross multiply. Okay, that is 1 into minus 24 plus 54y minus 55y is equal to 11 into minus 3 is minus 33. 1 into this one, we will get the same answer, that is minus 24 plus 54y minus 55y is equal to minus 33. Minus 24 plus 54y minus 55y, it's nothing but what? Minus 1y, or you can simply write y is equal to minus 33. Minus y is equal to minus 33. This minus 24, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become plus 24. Minus y is equal to minus 33 plus 24 is minus 9. Minus minus it will cancel, right? Therefore y is equal to 9. We got the value of y. Now let us substitute the value of y, that is 9, in any of these three equations, that is equation A, equation B, or in equation C. Here I will consider equation C. It is of your choice. You can substitute the value of y either in equation A, B, or in C. Okay. Now let me consider equation C. Consider equation C and substitute y is equal to 9 in equation C. This is our equation C. Let me write here. X is equal to minus 4 plus 9y divided by 11. X is equal to minus 4 plus 9 into y. The value of y is 9. Therefore, into 9 divided by 11. X is equal to minus 4. 9 nines are 81 divided by 11. X is equal to minus 4 plus 81 is 77 divided by 11. X is equal to 11 ones are 11, 7s are 77. Therefore, x is equal to 7. We got the value of x as 7. Now we got both the value of x and y, right? We know that our fraction is x by y. Look at the first page. Here we have written, right? Let the numerator be x and the denominator be y, and the fraction is x by y. We got the numerator, that is x, as 7 and y as 9. Then x by y, what it will become? 7 by 9. That is what they told us to find out. Find the fraction. What is our fraction? 7 by 9. So let us write. Therefore, the given fraction is 7 by 9. This is your answer. Now let us do the verification. But no need to do the verification in your exams. It is only for your better understanding of the problem. In the question, what did they tell you? A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and the denominator, right? But they did not give the fraction. But now we know the fraction. That is, the fraction is 7 by 9, right? The given fraction is 7 by 9. If 2 is added to both the numerator and the denominator, we will get 9 by 11. Let us see. Let us add 2 to the numerator and to the denominator. Okay. Let us see what it will become. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. What they told us? The fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to numerator and denominator. Yes, the fraction became 9 by 11 if we add 2 to the numerator and 2 to the denominator, right? Therefore, our equation 1, it holds good. And what did they tell us in the second sentence? If 3 is added to both the numerator and the denominator, we will get 5 by 6. Let us check. We know that the fraction is 7 by 9. And let us add 3 to the numerator and to the denominator. Then 7 plus 3 is what? 10. 9 plus 3 is 12. Now let us simplify this 10 by 12. 2 5s are 10. 2 6s are 12. That is 5 by 6. Yes, the fraction it will become 5 by 6 if we add 3 to the numerator and 3 to the denominator, right? We have verified the question. Just I wanted to say in this question here, this is slight different from your other problems. Here, according to the question, we have written these two equations. Since these two equations, they are not in the simplified form, we have simplified here. Okay, we have simplified the equation 1 and we got the equation this one and we have considered it as A. And since the equation 2, it is also not in the simplified form, so we have simplified this equation 2 and we got this equation B after simplification. Now these two, therefore these two equations will become our main equations now, because these two equations are in the simplified form. But in your previous problems, they were giving the equations which are already in the simplified form. But since the equations were not simplified here, so we have simplified that first and afterwards we have used these equations for our solutions. Okay. Hope you have understood. Thank you. Exercise 3.3, sixth question. 5 years hence, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. 5 years ago, Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. What are their present ages? In this question, we will come across two persons, that is Jacob and his son. We have to find out their present age by using two hints given in the question. The first hint is 5 years hence the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. And the second hint is 5 years ago Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. By using these two, we have to find out their present ages. Now let us solve this problem. Solution. We don't know the present age of Jacob and his son. So let us take the present age of Jacob, B, X, and the present age of his son, B, Y. 5 years hence. What is the meaning of this? After 5 years. Okay, 5 years hence means after 5 years. Here, after 5 years. we know that after 5 years, the age of Jacob and his son, it will increase by 5, right? So how can we write? After 5 years, age of Jacob, present age is x, but after 5 years, what will be the Jacob's age? 5 years it will increase, so we can write it as x plus 5, right? Then age of son, it will increase by 5, right? Therefore it is 5 plus 5. Now look at the second sentence. 5 years ago means before 5 years. Before 5 years. I can write 5 years ago. Five years ago, their age, it will be 5 years less. Therefore, what we can write? 5 years ago, age of Jacob, it will reduce by 5. Therefore, from the present age, I have to subtract 5. X minus 5. And age of son, it will also decrease by 5. Therefore, it is y minus 5. Now look at this. We have written the present age of Jacob as x and present age of his son is y. After 5 years, it will increase. Therefore, Jacob age it will become x plus 5 and his son age it will become y plus 5. 5 years ago means before 5 years. Their age it will decrease by 5. Therefore, the Jacob age we have written it as x minus 5 and his son age we have written it as y minus 5. Now, let us write the equation according to the given sentence in the question. First, let me write this sentence. 5 years hence. Hence, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. For this sentence, let us write the equation. See, 5 years hence means after 5 years, what will be the Jacob age? X plus 5. And what will be his son age? Y plus 5. Okay, first let me write that. X plus 5. This is Jacob age 5 years after. And this is his son's age after 5 years. Okay. Now, what they have given? The age of Jacob means after 5 years, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. Means 3 times that of his son. This is the equation for this given sentence. Let me simplify this. X plus 5 is equal to 3 into y plus 3 5s are 15. X plus 3y, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 3y is equal to 15 plus 5, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 5. X minus 3y is equal to 15 minus 5 is 10. Let us consider this as equation 1. Look at the question and read the second sentence. 5 years ago, Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. For this, let us write the equation now. 5 years ago, Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. First let us write 5 years ago. What will be the Jacob's age? Here already we have written 5 years ago Jacob's age, it will be x minus 5 and his son age is y minus 5. So first let us write that x minus 5 is equal to y minus 5. Now let us read this. Jacob age was 7 times that of his son. 7 times that of his son. Now let me simplify this. X minus 5 is equal to 7 into y is 7y. 7 5s are 35. X plus 7y, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 7y is equal to minus 35. Minus 5, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become plus 5. X minus 7y is equal to minus 35 plus 5 is minus 30. Let us consider this as equation 2. Now we got equation 1 and 2. Consider equation 1 and 2. That is x minus 3y is equal to 10. X minus 3y is equal to 10. This is our equation 1 and x minus 7y is equal to minus 30 is our equation 2. Now we got two equations, right? By using the substitution method, we can find out the present age of Jacob and his son. Let us do the substitution method. Consider equation 1, that is x minus 3y is equal to 10. X is equal to 10 minus 3y, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become plus 3y. Let us consider this as equation A. Now listen carefully. We got the value of x by equation 1. Now let us substitute the value of x in equation 2. So consider equation 2 and substitute x is equal to 10 plus 3y in equation 2. This is our equation 2. Let me write x minus 7y is equal to minus 30 and we are substituting the value of x, that is in the place of x let us write 10 plus 3y. 10 plus 3y, for this minus let me write minus 7y is equal to minus 30. 10 plus 3y minus 7y is minus 4y is equal to minus 30. Minus 4y is equal to minus 30 plus 10, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become minus 10. Minus 4y is equal to minus 30 minus 10 is minus 40. Minus minus it will get cancelled. 4y is equal to 40. Y is equal to 40 divided by 4. 4 ones are 4, 10s are 40. Therefore, y is equal to 10. Now we got the value of y as 10. Let us substitute this y is equal to 10 in any of these three equations, that is equation 1, 2 or in equation A. You can take any of these three equations, but here I will consider the equation A. Consider equation A and substitute y is equal to 10 in equation A. That is x is equal to 10 plus 3y. It is our equation A. X is equal to 10 plus 3. In the place of y, let us write 10. X is equal to 10 plus 3 tens are 30. X is equal to 10 plus 30 is 40. We got the value of x also. What it means? Look at this. We have considered the present age of Jacob as x and the present age of his son as y. Therefore, x we got it as 40, right? That is, Jacob's age is 40 years, present age, and his son's age is 10 years. Now for the better understanding of the problem, let us verify this. Verification, no need to do it in your exams. It is just for your clear understanding of the concept. Verification. What did they give you? 5 years hence, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. Right? This is what they have given you. After 5 years, what will be Jacob's age? It will be x plus 5. Right? X we got it as 40 plus 5 means after 5 years Jacob's age it will become 45 years. Then after 5 years, this is Jacob's age. What will be his son age? That is y plus 5. After 5 years, son age is, present age is y, and after 5 years it will increase by 5. Therefore, it is y plus 5. The value of y we got it as 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5 is 15 years. What they told you in the first sentence? The Jacob age will be 3 times that of his son. Right? That is 3 into 15. What we will get? 45. Right? Yes, Jacob age, it will be 3 times of his son. We have verified the first sentence. Now let us verify the second one. 5 years ago, Jacob was 7 times that of his son. Okay. Let us see, 5 years ago. Jacob's age, it will become x minus 5, right? We got the value of x as 40 and minus 5, it will become 35 years. Then son's age, present age is y, and before 5 years, that is 5 years ago, he will become, it will decrease by 5. Therefore, it is y minus 5. We got the value of y as 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 years. So, in the sentence, what did they tell you? Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. Yes. 30, that is 7 into 5 is how much? 7 5s are 35. Jacob's age is 7 times of his son. We have verified this. Hope you have understood. Stay connected. Thank you.